Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are diving headfirst into one of the most fascinating numismatic stories ever told, a tale of errors, mistakes, and extraordinary value that skyrockets beyond imagination, specifically focusing on the legendary 1981 D1 coin. This seemingly ordinary penny, often overlooked and tossed aside, has gained a staggering value of $347 million, and as we peel back the layers, you'll discover why this coin has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike, transforming from a mere piece of currency into a treasure of immense worth. First, let's set the scene and explore how this particular coin came to be, and how a series of unintentional errors transformed it into something that not only demands attention but also evokes a sense of wonder and intrigue. The 1981 D penny, minted at the Denver Mint, was produced during a time of standard production methods, but unbeknownst to the minting officials, several errors were introduced during the striking process that would later come to define its value. Typically, the 1-cent coin's face is adorned with the image of Abraham Lincoln, a design that has become synonymous with American currency. Most of these pennies went through the minting process without incident and ended up in circulating currency, but a rare few, to the delight of collectors, contain flaws that set them apart, and the 1981 D1 cent is arguably the crown jewel in this category. The primary error that gave rise to its astronomical value is a major misstrike known as a double die. When coins are struck, the design is impressed onto a blank planchet of metal, and any misalignment during this process can lead to a doubled image, creating a noticeable distortion not just of the design's details but also of the letters and numbers, resulting in what coin aficionados refer to as doubling. In the case of the 1981 D1 cent, the doubling is particularly prominent on both sides of the coin, making it a rare find among coin collectors. Collectors and investors actively seek out these double-die pennies as they represent significant anomalies in the otherwise uniform world of monetary production. Furthermore, the rarity of the 1981 D double die has drawn the attention of premium buyers who are eager to add it to their collections. Beyond the double die feature, there are also several other intriguing aspects contributing to the coin's remarkable worth. Many of these pennies exhibit additional characteristics, such as uneven strikes, unusual die cracks, and other minting inaccuracies that further enhance their perceived value. A standard 1981 D penny, devoid of flaws, may be worth just a cent, but one with even the slightest imperfection may fetch thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. As collectors note variations from the norm, they become more and more alluring, giving birth to heightened interest and speculation about what else might be lurking in circulation. Some experts even claim that due to the potential sheer volume of defects, widespread distribution could mean that these error coins are just waiting to be discovered in change jars or tucked away in the back of drawers. The story becomes even more riveting when you consider the historical context of the time the coin was minted. The 1980s were a time of significant economic adjustment in the United States, and the production of 1-cent coins was in a bit of flux. In fact, as production shifted, it became clear the value of the 1-cent piece was becoming increasingly diluted, leading to a debate regarding the necessity of its continued minting. In essence, as people began to perceive these coins as less valuable and simply cluttering their pockets, the actual collectible versions took on heightened significance, showcasing the age-old maxim that rarity begets value. The 1981 D penny, however, stands apart from the rest due to its unique errors, ensuring its position in coinage history and granting it unwarranted prominence among other coins. Additionally, the emergence of online marketplaces and auction platforms has made it easier than ever for collectors to buy, sell, and trade error coins, driving demand and prices to unprecedented levels. Collectors are no longer limited by geographical constraints, and this expanded marketplace has allowed gems like the 1981 D1 cent to achieve national attention, attracting buyers willing to pay exorbitant prices for a piece of history. As the frenzy surrounding coin collecting grows, so too does interest in error coins, with various forums and communities dedicated exclusively to discussing these treasures from our pocket change. In addition, television shows showcasing antique evaluations have elevated public awareness about the value of ordinary items, including coins that may seem trivial but, in fact, hold great worth. Collectors are becoming savvier and more knowledgeable about the nuances of numismatics, seeking out coins not only for their rarity but also because they represent a thrilling hunt for lost treasures. The 1981 D1 cent is now approached with the same reverence as a fine work of art or an antique, appreciated for its uniqueness and the fascinating story it holds. Another critical element to consider is the role of professional grading services in determining the value of coins, which has become a cornerstone of the numismatic industry. Once a coin is authenticated and graded by a reputable service, its valuation can skyrocket, as collectors and investors alike are more comfortable buying a coin that has been appraised as being of particular quality. Coins graded on the Sheldon scale, which ranks them from 1 to 70, can have vastly different valuations based solely on their condition. A 1981 D1 cent graded at the highest levels will naturally command a far higher price, especially given the significant errors and uniqueness that it embodies. With advanced technology and expertise, grading services work to instill confidence among buyers, effectively boosting the entire market for collectible coins. It's this compelling intersection of rarity, desirability, and market dynamics that has propelled the 1981 D1 cent into the stratosphere of coin collecting. The dialogue surrounding error coins continues to evolve, with the growing interest in this specific penny sparking discussion on a broader level about the nature of collectibles and how value is established. As we move forward, it is essential to acknowledge that what once seemed trivial or mundane is now experiencing a renaissance in appreciation, with coins serving as artifacts bridging the gap between historical significance and potential investment opportunities. The enduring allure of the 1981 D1 cent penny captures the imagination, urging collectors to comb through their elongated change jars, hoping to uncover these hidden gems. As stories of newfound fortunes circulate through online forums and social media platforms, finding one of these error coins has become almost akin to striking gold, reflecting the promises that often accompany the world of rarity and collectibles. On an emotional level, these coins represent the nostalgia of a bygone era, evoking memories of simpler times and sparking curiosity about the story behind each piece. Each coin embodies a history that transcends its physical form, weaving a fabric of cultural narrative that intertwines the past and present. As such, the value of the 1981 D1 cent transcends mere monetary worth, elevating it to a symbol of hope, adventure, and the possibility of great discovery. In closing, the 1981 D1 cent staggering value of $347 million is the product of a unique blend of errors, mistakes, historical context, and the ever-evolving marketplace that surrounds numismatics. As collectors continue to seek out rare coins with fascinating backstories, it is clear that the 1981 D penny will hold a special place in the hearts and minds of enthusiasts for generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary journey into the world of rare coins, and remember to check your pockets, as you may just stumble upon the next remarkable piece of numismatic history waiting to be discovered. Next 2016 D1 cent USA coin. Today we are embarking on an exciting exploration of one of the rarest coins in American history, the astonishing 2016 D1 cent coin, which carries a remarkable valuation of an astounding $327 million due to a variety of errors and intriguing twists in its production process that have ignited the passions of collectors and investors alike. As we delve into the details of this incredible piece of currency, you'll learn why what appears to be a mere penny at first glance is more significant than money can convey, and how missteps in minting can lead to unexpected financial windfalls for those who are fortunate enough to discover and own such treasures. The story begins at the Denver Mint, where the 2016 D penny was manufactured during a time when the United States was facing significant changes in its economic climate and a growing interest in the realm of coin collecting, setting the stage for an extraordinary convergence of factors that would ultimately elevate this coin to legendary status amongst numismatists. The 2016 D1 cent, while ostensibly a common penny, embodies a fascinating intersection of historical significance and rare mistake, giving rise to its remarkable worth. The genesis of its value can be traced to a specific error known as a die crack, which occurs when a crack forms on the strong metal die used to strike the coin during minting. Under normal circumstances, these dies would remain intact, producing flawless coins, but in the case of the 2016 D, multiple coins were stamped with a noticeable crack along the edge, leading to the coin's uniqueness. Collectors have long sought after misstruck coins due to their rarity, and the presence of this die crack not only sets the coin apart from its more common counterparts but also adds a dimension of storytelling to its existence, drawing collectors into the narrative of its journey through the minting process. The specifics of the die crack itself reveal a great deal about the challenges faced during the production of these coins, exposing the wear and tear that occurs to machinery as it endures the rigors of continuous operation. This creates a keen interest for collectors who appreciate the intricate details involved in coin creation. They are searching not just for financial gain but for the legacy of the item, making each misstruck coin a part of a broader conversation in the field of numismatics. In addition to die cracks, the 2016 D1 cent also showcases a rare attribute known as off-center strikes, meaning the design on the coin does not sit perfectly centered as intended. Such errors often occur when the planchette, a small disc of metal shaped to be made into a coin, is not aligned properly before being struck by the die. In the case of the 2016 D, some coins exhibit significant off-center strikes, thereby becoming another prized feature among collectors actively pursuing error coins. These off-center strikes turn a standard penny into a sought-after item capable of fetching staggering prices at auctions. The uniqueness that comes with each error coin creates a sense of adventure and thrill for collectors, leading them on a quest to find similar pieces. That pursuit not only enriches their collections but offers them the chance to be part of the broader numismatic community engaged in shared interests and discoveries. The possible range of errors on the 2016 D penny does not end with die cracks and off-center strikes. In fact, these coins have also been reported to display other intriguing misprints, such as an array of cut errors. A cut error occurs when a portion of the die breaks away, causing metal to flow into the area as the coin is struck, resulting in raised or uneven features on the coin's surface. Such errors are not only visually striking but also invite exciting discussions among collectors as they examine various aspects of the coin while exchanging ideas and stories. The hunt for such errors in circulation is akin to finding treasure, and as hundreds of thousands of pennies enter circulation each year, the potential for discovering these rare versions remains an exciting prospect. Each coin discovered adds another thread to the rich tapestry of numismatic history and fuels ongoing conversations among enthusiasts about what might be lurking in their change jars or pockets. Naturally, the economic environment in which this penny was minted plays a crucial role in understanding how the 2016 D has garnered such extraordinary value. Given the advancement of technology and changes in production methods, coins like the 2016 D capture an intersection of historical relevance, minting precision, and public sentiment about monetary value. During 2016, the United States was engrossed in discussions concerning its economic policies, numerical inflation, and general financial stability, which further heightened the collector's eagerness to acquire items that bridged the gap between everyday currency and potential investment. The thought many collectors share today is that these era coins could serve not only as a nostalgic token from a bygone era but also as a smart investment for the future, as historical coins have a tendency to appreciate significantly over time due to their rarity and intricate details. Coin collecting in recent years has grown exponentially as individuals become captivated by the stories behind each piece, the community it fosters, and the investment opportunities it presents. The rise of online platforms dedicated to the buying and selling of coins has contributed to an evolving market that has spurred interest in era coins like the 2016 D penny. As collectors flock to well-known auction sites searching for that next rare find, coins that were once forgotten in dusty drawers have now transitioned into coveted treasures with fascinating histories, further driving up their prices. The online community has made it possible for collectors to share tips and tales of triumph when they uncover rare pieces, creating a robust dialogue around coins and their significance. This vibrant exchange builds up the excitement among numismatists who are eager to validate their discoveries while encouraging others to join in the hunt for rare coins. The momentum generated by these online interactions illustrates how collective enthusiasm translates not only into community engagement but also into significant financial implications for the market. The role of professional grading services can't be overstated when discussing the value of coins in the collecting community. When a coin is submitted for grading, it undergoes careful examination to confirm its authenticity and condition, a process which significantly impacts its value. Coin experts assess various features, including the presence of any errors, determining how significant those errors are compared to other coins in the same category. A high-quality 2016 D1 cent graded by a trustworthy service can initially command a price in the thousands, subtly inching towards hundreds of thousands, even millions, depending on its unique features and the market's hunger for error coins. Grading services have paved the way for buyers to experience reassurance with their purchases, instilling confidence in transactions, and adding to the overall prestige of owning collectible coins such as the 2016 D penny. As collectors become more knowledgeable about coins and grading scales, they realize that their pursuits are not solely about finding error coins but pursuing appreciation and understanding of history, craftsmanship, and artistry involved in minting. Furthermore, the discussions around the ethical dimensions of collecting have emerged as areas of interest among dedicated collectors who seek to understand the impact of their enthusiasm on society and history. Errors and flaws like those found on the 2016 D1 cent not only provoke questions about craftsmanship but also act as exciting reminders of the complexities involved in mass production. This investigation into the minutiae of minting techniques leads to captivating conversations about the meaning we attach to coins and what they represent in terms of culture, value, and history throughout the ages. As the collecting community continues to evolve, individuals find themselves drawn to pieces with unique stories that speak to their sense of nostalgia, history, and investment potential. The potential for speaking with seasoned collectors and sharing experiences creates a rich environment for newcomers to take their first steps into the exhilarating world of numismatics without feeling lost or alienated. During discussions hinging on the 2016 D penny, it becomes clear that the intrinsic value fosters a sense of connection between those who appreciate them, turning collectors of all backgrounds into a singular community united by their shared interests. This vibrant culture drives the perpetual quest for error coins and treats each successful discovery as a badge of honor among collectors, creating an environment that fuels ongoing interest in coins and deepens individual connections to history. In light of the excitement surrounding misstruck coins like the 2016 D1 cent, the notion of scarcity lends itself to a wider conversation about what constitutes value in the contemporary world. With the rapid advancements in technology and the overproduction of coins, collectors become eager to secure pieces that stand out from the crowd, while the stories behind these error coins resonate as reflections of our past. Grasping the essence of what it means to hold a piece of history within a penny elevates the pursuit from mere acquisition to a transformative experience that broadens individual perspectives. Each penny or coin adds a fresh layer to the conversation about the complexities surrounding currency, shared memories, and the passage of time. The astounding valuation of the 2016 D1 cent serves. Last 2004 D1 cent USA coin, we are about to embark on an unforgettable journey into the extraordinary world of numismatics, focusing on the astonishing 2004 D1 cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that has skyrocketed in value to a breathtaking $214 million due to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes during its production. Today, we will unravel the incredible story behind this coin, diving deep into the fascinating details, collecting culture, and the economic implications surrounding this distinctive piece of currency that has captivated collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike. The tale of the 2004 D1 cent begins at the Denver Mint in a year that was relatively uneventful in terms of major cultural or financial changes. Nonetheless, the year witnessed the production of a range of 1-cent coins that would ultimately change the landscape of American currency collecting forever. It all began with the routine minting process, a well-oiled machine creating billions of pennies each year. But within this seemingly mundane production, a few special coins emerged from the process that would upend expectations. The core reason behind the value of the 2004 D penny lies primarily in its minting errors, and these errors arise from multiple, often unappreciated aspects of the coin's production. For numismatists, one of the standout features of the 2004 D 1-cent coin is identified primarily as the double die error. A double die occurs when the design on a coin is inadvertently stamped into the die twice, causing the images, most notably the inscription lettering and the depiction of Abraham Lincoln, to appear doubled or distorted as they are struck onto the coin. This anomaly creates a unique visual characteristic that catches the attention of collectors, marking it as a special edition amongst the vast sea of standard 1-cent coins. On the 2004 D penny, this error manifests as doubled elements on both the obverse and reverse sides, creating a variety of attractive collectible features that make these coins highly sought after in the marketplace. The dramatic nature of this error escalates its desirability, leading to the extravagant valuations we see today as collectors scramble to own an example of this particular piece of numismatic art. In addition to the double die error, collectors have also reported instances of unusual striking variations that contribute to the overall value of the 2004 D 1-cent. Some coins exhibit what is known as off-center strikes, which occur when the planchette, essentially the blank piece of metal that will become the coin, is misaligned before it is struck by the die. As a result, you'll find coins with images or lettering that appear haphazardly placed, creating a distinctive and collectible aesthetic that appeals to enthusiasts and collectors alike. Such off-center strikes create a remarkable visual dynamic, allowing those who collect these coins to appreciate the artwork of the design while also marveling at the rare circumstance that led to its unique creation and the inherent storytelling aspect behind this production era. With regards to the production of coins, another peculiar error associated with the 2004 D 1-cent is often classified as die cracks. A die crack is the result of wear and tear on the die itself, leading to cracks that can affect how the coin's design is imprinted. In some cases, this may even create additional design features, such as raised areas or unusual textures, along the edges of the coin. For collectors, these die cracks represent a story of resilience in the minting process and add more character to the coin itself. Every coin with a die crack tells a tale of the mechanical challenges faced during minting, allowing collectors to engage with the history of each piece, fostering a deeper appreciation for the complexity and craftsmanship involved. The 2004 D penny's allure is also amplified by various other striking errors, such as the cud error, when a portion of the die breaks away, causing metal to flow into the affected area during striking. Sometimes, these cud errors can result in a sizable raised area on the coin, thereby creating yet another visual interest that enhances the value and significance of the pieces. While the technical aspects of these errors provide a framework for understanding their importance, the lore surrounding the 2004 D penny also fuels the marketplace's excitement surrounding error coins as a genre. In particular, the rarity of finding these coins during circulation cannot be understated, creating a sense of anticipation that keeps collectors engaged over the long term. Such coins have become objects of fascination, transcending mere monetary value to embody a captivating pursuit of historical significance among collectors. They provoke curiosity and a sense of adventure that tempts collectors to explore their change jars, remnants, or pockets in search of the perfect treasure. The story of the 2004 D 1-cent is not solely about its errors and the allure they create. It also encapsulates what one might call the socio-cultural context in which it came into existence. The minting of these coins represents more than just currency. It embodies the values and aspirations of a society in transition. In 2004, the US was navigating amidst shifts in the economic landscape, addressing rising concerns over inflation and currency value in relation to consumer power. A unique penny like the 2004 D conveys a sense of nostalgia for everyday transactions while inviting inquiries about the transformative period in US economic history. coin collecting has transformed significantly over recent decades. There appears to be a renewed interest in coins as investment opportunities and collectibles, which leads enthusiasts to pursue not only the 2004 D1 cent but all manner of extraordinary finds. Consequently, the growing accessibility to online marketplaces and auction platforms has further enabled a flourishing environment where collectors can easily buy, sell, and trade rare era coins. Auctions that once took place in person are now held online, drawing in bidders from all corners of the globe eager for a chance at owning an extraordinary piece of history. Within these vibrant online realms, the specification and detail of rarity surrounding pieces like the 2004 D1 cent are celebrated, adding to its demand and desirability among collectors who understand the value of rarity in connection with market trends. This focus on rarity further feeds into the narrative of the 2004 D penny and draws attention from enthusiasts who recognize that rarity often equates to significant monetary value. It transforms what would have been an ordinary penny into a beacon of potential wealth, holding secrets and stories that transcend their face values. Professional grading services have emerged as a pivotal part of the coin collecting landscape, particularly for era coins like the 2004 D1 cent. Authentication and grading by experienced professionals lend credence to the value associated with these coins. Collectors and investors feel more secure making purchases when a coin has been evaluated by a reputable service, providing assurance of its authenticity, quality, and errors. The careful grading process adheres to industry standards that inform buyers about not only the flaws present in the coin but also how those flaws contribute positively to its overall value. The Sheldon scale, which rates coins from 1 to 70, allows enthusiasts to understand where their pieces fit within the overall market, helping set expectations for both buyers and sellers alike. A 2004 D1 cent graded at high levels due to its exceptional error features could potentially be valued at a staggering price, inviting dialogue about coin collecting and the nature of value in the era of currency. The interplay among rarity, desirability, and economic turbulence positions era coins like the 2004 D1 cent in a fascinating spotlight. They serve as iconic markers of a moment in time that blends together authenticity with rarity while generating enthusiastic discussions within the community surrounding the pitfalls of mass production and the possibilities of discovery. This cascade of influences creates an environment ripe for exploration as individuals delve deeper into numismatics, asking questions about what their pieces represent, where they might lead, and what stories they may tell. The excitement surrounding these coins undoubtedly translates into a sense of ownership for collectors, who are eager to share their finds while exchanging narratives on the fascinating journey behind each era coin. This sense of camaraderie paves the way for a vibrant community as participants bond over their shared experiences in searching for errors and uncovering treasures. Social media platforms and online forums further facilitate connections, allowing collectors to unite in their quest for knowledge, passions, and collectible pieces of history. As the buzz and excitement grow, stories of treasured finds travel quickly, igniting the imagination of new or prospective collectors and inspiring them to venture into this enthralling world. The mere existence of the 2004 D1 cent coin offers an unparalleled exploration of human experience, fascination, and monetary legacy. Each discovery within this space challenges perceptions about what constitutes value, pushing boundaries while breathing new life into conversations surrounding history, culture, and legacy. Collectors perceive each coin as a tangible piece of the story tied to humanity's evolution, enabling a collective understanding of the economic decisions made throughout time. As the legacy of the coin unfolds, it invites us to reflect on the dynamics of the world around us, how economies are built, how money can be misprinted or mismanaged, and how those very inconsistencies end up producing items